ACT looking to smear their campaign. Let's see if they can do it. One stroke will do it, and maybe that's the start of a magnificent comeback for ACT.
It will take every single play coming in for side of ACT Esports Club to make it back into this best of 5. Currently, scoreline 2-0 in favor for Nongshim RedForce. One more win sets them apart from heaven and hell here, because Nongshim RedForce, if they win this, they get to survive in the lower bracket run. If ACT loses this, they are out for tournament contention.
The problem is here though, right? The fact if Nongshim go forward, they either play up against a blacklist or Visaka for that rematch in the lower bracket going forward. But now we're getting into game number 3. Series point here, ladies and gentlemen, for Nongshim RedForce. Oh! Can ACT take a point away from them in this one and make it a little bit of a blemish on Nongshim's record?
This is very important, right? Because the loser of this match goes straight home.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I mean, the loser being ACT, but I mean, this 1v1 top side of the map here, Kyung9, gonna need a little bit of help here from Illusion, trying to get the slow onto Zal.
Yep. Illusion actually sacrifices his level 1 wave to give more farm to Haku. They view Haku as the main win condition in this game.
I mean, that's the thing though, right? I mean, you're playing Princess Frost into the mid lane. This is somebody that doesn't need the resources. You just need the hero to get to level 4 to have that maximum utility.
Yes, exactly. It's just about the CC, right?
Yep.
Once you get the second skill down, hey, it's kills galore for the side of Nongshim.
Yeah, Frigid Prison is definitely one of those skills that puts you in place and locks you down for the side of Nongshim ICT, sorry, if you are going to be at the behest of that second skill. But at the same time, you have to give props over to the side of ACT. They slowly have that gold lead by around about 200 gold, but if they do falter to a first blood, that's going to be taken away from them.
It's all eyes on ZP for this one, right? ZP needs to be the one to take the lead in the farm lane, in the laning phase, and hopefully Flukio finds an opening towards the side of Nongshim. Now, before they hit level 4 on the rest of the members, this is very important for the side of ACT to act, as the Illusion is only level 2.
Illusion only level 2. They don't have the maximum capacity here onto the Princess Frost here just yet. But still, going for Tiftat into this mid lane here. Obviously, just giving all over to Haku onto the Augur. They need this Soul Guide online. They need that Cathedral Souls that need the itemization.
Yeah, because he will guide them to victory, and it's none other than Haku, of course. That ZP actually rolls forward, trying to bait out that positioning so that Tao can get the stun. Unfortunately, did not work out.
Yeah, just a little bit slow on that rotation there between the 3 guys down bot side of the map. But I feel like this is just a repeat of game number 1, right? Obviously, pitting 3 members down to the bot side, not quite getting the results you wanted.
And here we go, Nongshim, they know the timing for this right away. Wait, they're waiting. Oh no, this could be a big one.
Oh, the Unbridled Embers into the path of passing as well. And there it is. The winter is here. Flukio gets taken down. That is a harsh reality here. But now it's going to be the mission for Haku to get out of this base. And now they get the takedown of the CP. This is not looking good for ACT fans.
Yep, and Haku, he still wants to go for more just now. He's going to be saved by his teammates Faye, providing that last deterrence. And of course, the shields. Now with that, it's going to be a huge win for the side of Nongshim RedForce. Guys, this is only 3 minutes.
Only 3 minutes, and Series having his lovely way with that bot side of the map, right? Obviously, they do have the protection still onto the turrets, but let's check out that instant replay.
Yep, sneaky here. I would have fallen for the bait as well. What an ultimate coming in from the side of Faye. This guy, Faker, he is.
He was queuing him up, man. They was like, hey, we got some pesos in this brush. Let's just like let him down. Let's get that Unbridled Outburst. Let's get the pay. And that's exactly what Nongshim was able to do here. But back to the live feed. Obviously, we see here Astral just cleaning out that mid wave.
It's crazy, right? Because they actually serve the 2 most important members of ACT on a silver platter.
Oh, yeah.
Flukio as well as JP, who are meant to be your carries on the side of ACT.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a hard fight when you take those 2 members down, especially so early on. These are the 2 teammates, the 2 heroes that you want to be looking at getting that gold lead and itemization lead.
Yes, and if you take a look at it, the level difference between Haku as well as Flukio. Yeah. People compare, hey, jungle versus jungle. No, it's not. It's jungle versus the rest of your team. ZP is 3 levels behind Haku, which means one combination takes him out.
One combination is going to be the fatal flaw here for the side of ACT. If they play one misstep, it's going to be harsh, but even harsher is going to be the takedown of that first Tyrant.
Yeah, this is going into the hands of Nongshim RedForce, and once again, the jungle is open for consideration. Not for taking just yet, but for consideration on the side of Nongshim. But with this T1 taken down, that offer is going to stay a little bit longer.
Oh, consideration indeed, right? Obviously, this is a point of privilege here for the side of Nongshim RedForce. ACT, as their team name spells, they need to act and actually turn this around.
Yeah, action speaks louder than words at this point. ACT, they need to get it together. But this is no easy choice. Now, Siri, look at the damage. She's 2 levels ahead of Taos, which means they can force out that ultimate from Taos early.
It's going to be, yeah, a great way to force it out, right? Obviously, using that Soaring Signal is going to do a lot of damage there. Obviously, you see the Soaring onto CP. But now, it's going to be the contention of that Azure Golem. There it is, the CS State gets it as well. But now, it's going to be on the prowl. Siri doing a lot of damage onto Taos. Path of Passage as well. Going to be enough to zone them out between these T3s and T2s into the bottom side of the map. And it's going to be Nongshim RedForce claiming that one.
Yeah, Haku is just too far ahead. He's so tanky as well. Look, the T1 in the mid, once again, being protected by the different members on the side of Nongshim. And they're just tearing it down. There is no backdoor protection.
No backdoor protection, but there it is. Going to be the rival warrior into the backline with the Tremble Mortals. But can it do what it needs to? No is the answer there as they are back on the run. ACT have to go to that T2 for a little bit of a baby in there, but now potentially Haku very low, but now Kyung9 into the backline just forcing away that team fight because they knew if Haku committed to that, if ACT decided to follow that up, it would have been Haku going down.
And some of you are asking, right, what was Nongshim doing there? They were actually buying time because there was a wave of minions on the bottom side. So you get the double pronged attack. ACT now have to suffer with the loss of the T2 on the bottom side, as well as that opening of potential takedowns from the side of Nongshim on the top side of the map. Now with a close to 3,000 gold, it's going to be a tough choice for the side of ACT.
Very tough choice here to decide to let this Crimson Golem go. I mean, right now, Flukio is not going to have that right damage coming through, but the Bright Olympus connects onto 2. It's going to be Taos, it's going to be Zell, but can they get the follow-up here onto the side of Nongshim RedForce? They're like, you know what? All we wanted to do was get that Crimson Golem for Siri.
Yeah, stay safe, right? There's no need to take a risk. Right now, it is going to be a tough choice. But take a look at the Cat Cafe pop up here. Taos wants to own a Cat Cafe. He simply loves cats. But let's see. He needs to take more than a cat here. He needs to take down the 5 members of Nongshim.
He needs to take the cat out of the bag, right? Like, that's exactly what he needs to do here, because the cat's currently in a bag, and it needs being free here. Just like the free 0 scoreline that is potential here for the side of Nongshim RedForce. The catch onto Taos here. Can they force out that ultimate pretty early onto Taos? It's going to be no. But Siri is level 10. ZP is 1 level behind. Itemization, Crimson Golem, all going into the favor of Nongshim RedForce here.
Siri is getting online quickly, right? And at the same time, because of the presence of Haku, they're able to push the members of ACT back, which means there's no more backdoor protection. They get more damage on the T2. And right now, there is only 1 T2 left on the map that is on the top. So ACT being pushed literally behind, backs against the walls here.
Backs against the walls here for their side of ACT as they lose their final T2 into the top side of the map as well. It's definitely going to be a crucial blow if they cannot come out of this T3 territory. They're down by around about 4.5k gold.
And if you feel that it's difficult for ACT, now it's going to get even more difficult because this is free 10 minutes. The shadow versions of the objectives have not even spawned yet.
I mean, it's scary, right? Obviously, first game ended in 8 minutes and 25 seconds. Again, to the due diligence of ACT being able to hold off the side of Nongshim RedForce, but it is going to be that late game where they're starting to shine here. Obviously, Kyung9 putting the pressure onto Flukio, making sure he's damaged as they're just waiting for the minion waves. The boys in blue to come through, but it's going to be the Tremble Mortals. Can he clear up the minion wave? But the Voider is here. He's going to stop him in his place. Unrivaled Warrior is a bad title right now. Going up against Princess Frost into the backline. Astral goes down. Taos not looking too hot either. Now it's going to be the takedown of the T3. ACT cannot act.
They cannot. ZP is still alive, Taos is still alive, but the T3 at the bottom cleanly taken by the side of Nongshim. And you know this is a pain point that is really going to hurt them because 1 minute, 60 seconds away, the Shadow variants will spawn. And ACT might not be able to handle that.
Oh, it's a huge pain point because it's the side of the map where the Azure Golem's going to be, which is obviously, again, detrimental to Flukio here. They claim it for themselves. They get a mini Tyrant before the Shadow Tyrant gets online. Nongshim not looking to take the pressure off here.
Look, Illusion, I think, has had the easiest time right now, comfortable time, because you can aim your second skill when Flukio uses his out. Hang on, they want to go for more here.
They want to try and go here, trying to get the takedown onto Kyung9, but it may not be careful. Oh, the misplay here. We saw the Astral just basically gave Kyung9 a get out of jail card there out of that Tremble Mortals, and now it's a 2v1. Zell's been left open to the dogs, the Phoenix falls, and now Flukio is going to be the one to follow, but gets the takedown onto Illusion here. A little bit of a saving grace for the side of ACT, but is it going to save them their base?
It's definitely not. The base, the map may look blue, but it's all red. Greatest red looking for that final push here.
Looking for the final push, looking to get the first elimination in the KIC, but Astral is going for the Hail Mary play, but it's not enough. Nongshim RedForce have lived to see another day, and ZP is trying but gets taken down, and now ACT, the first PKL team to leave KIC, unfortunately falls to that 3-0.
Once again, big congratulations to the side of Nongshim. JPKR region, they stay alive, they come alive, and the dream stays alive.